Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after a big gain.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Picks up 3. And first down for the offense.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Direct snap to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing is open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. They move to 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. It's a run to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Looking for some space. It's Hawkins. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Press coverage now from these DBs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fights off a defender. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Handoff to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida 28, Ohio State 10.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 13 sets to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Guys will take over first and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Heading left after the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On first and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he fires the football to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what